And a very good morning to everyone. It is currently 4:30 in the morning. We are actually joining the aeronaut crew today on a flight from Melbourne down to Sydney. And I thought, you know what, let's do it in the 787. It's been a while. Let's go ahead and give this thing a proper go. This is the Horizon 787-9, so hopefully it's a little bit better than the default. Alright, let's go ahead and get some stuff on. Start off with the external power. Let's get the batteries on, shall we? Let's get the window heat on. Let's get the iris on.
Runway awareness.
Unlock the flight deck door at this point. Go nav lights, logo, and wing lights on. Sydney ground, Speedbird 78 Papa Heavy, requesting IFR clearance down to Melbourne, please.
So Speedbird 78 Papa, I've got your clearance for you now. Advise ready to copy.
Ready to copy, Speedbird 78 Papa.
Speedbird 78 Papa, you cleared to Melbourne via lease flight plan direct, runway 34 right, anchor 1 departure, radar transition, climb via SID 5 fares and squawk 7-2-3-5, and departures with centre 1-3-3 decimal 1-5.
Cleared Melbourne flight plan route, runway 34 right, squawk 7235. Departure is with 13315. And could we get that departure one more time, please?
Good, so now Papa, no worries, departure is the anchor 1 departure, Alpha November Kilo Uniform Bravo 1 departure, then the radar transition.
Anchor 1 Bravo radar transition, Speedbird 78 Papa.
Good, 78 Papa, thanks.
Ground Speedbird 78 Papa Heavy, stand 39, request push and start.
Good, 78 Papa, Bay Delta 39, push approved.
Push approved, Delta 39. Speedbird 78 Papa.
Speedbird 78, Papa, report ready for departure.
Boco, it'll be about 5 seconds. Speedbird 78 Papa. Speedbird 78 Papa, fully ready.
Speedbird 78, Papa, thanks. Runway 34 right, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 34 right, clear for takeoff. Speedbird 78 Papa. Let's go!
Approaching 3, 4, right.
Qantas 545, Sydney Tower, g'day.
Sydney Tower, g'day, UPS 544 and approach 34 left.
UPS 544, Sydney
On
Tower, g'day.
runway 3, 4, right. 2,300 meters remaining.
Alright, let's go. Speed live. Any pressure? Maybe one end rotate. Jet up, we're fine. Pause right gear up.
Qantas 545, runway 34 right, clear 2 lanes. Speedbird 78, Papa, contacts, departures, g'day.
Contact departure 133150 is Speedbird 7 Papa.
Brisbane Centre, g'day, Squawk 1073.
That's very aggressive.
I did it all, I played pretend, I moved the mountains to be your friend. I wanna know if it mattered. I would have gone to war for you, I would have bent the earth in two just to get to our ever after. Something about this has changed, I wanna feel you close again. Don't let go, no I don't want this to end. Whoa. Remember the start when you're breaking my heart again, like blood on a pen. Would it matter then, when everything starts to fade? I'm back like it's yesterday, would it all consent? Would it matter then? Would it matter then? I did it all, I bore the weight on my shoulders like it was fate. Don't tell me it was for nothing. You told me love wasn't true, cause it didn't feel real to a cynic like you. But I'm pretty sure we walked into something. Something about this has changed, I wanna feel you close again. Don't let go, no I don't want this to end. Remember the start when you're breaking my heart again, like blood on a pen. Would it matter then, when everything starts to fade? I'm back like it's yesterday, I want it all full send. Would it matter then?
So to answer the question of why have we not flown this lovely 787 in over a year, it boils down to 4 basic things. The first being the system depth just frankly sucks. And not only the system depth, but also the textures by default are completely awful. They're completely unacceptable in my opinion. At the end of the day, those two make a massive difference. Then also, I just have other aircrafts. I have the A350 that if I want something modern made out of the same composite material, I have that. And I have one that has really good system depth. Then I also have the 777, which, in terms of Boeings, it's just as good. In fact, it's a little bit bigger. And I do love the 777, but after a while, you just kind of get tired of flying the same things over and over again. So, you know what, I said, you know, today, let's go ahead and bust this thing out. But let's do it in the correct way. Let's do it in the Dash 9, which is in the Horizon upgrade. So, just to clarify what the Horizon brings. The Horizon gives you a Dash 9 instead of a Dash 10. It does absolutely nothing for the Dash 10, but it gives you slightly better system depth, which I definitely noticed over the course of flying this 787 during this flight. And it is a Dash 9 instead of a Dash 10, so it's a bit of a shorter fuselage, which is nice, both nice and not nice. To be honest, I do prefer the 787-10 in terms of looks, but that's neither here nor there. The Dash 9's not bad. I've flown on the Dash 9 a few times in real life, and I have not the best experience in the 787, but I'm also no one to judge, considering I've only been on it twice. So to answer the question then of, is the 787 from Horizon good? Well, it's better than default, but it still lacks massively in system depth. You will find precisely 0 non-normal checklists on this thing. You won't even get the VNAV, the VNAV guide, which right now there's a photo up on screen of. I mean, it's alright. It's better than default. Does that mean I'm going to necessarily fly it? Maybe. I might. Haven't decided yet. But anyway. Moving on to what is to come with the 787. Well, first off, we have both Vector and Bluebird working on theirs. I'm not going to say anything against Bluebird, because right now they have their hands full with the 757 and 767. But I'm going to go ahead and say that I'm looking forward to see what this Vector Sim one has to offer. I hope that it really works out, because I want a high-fidelity Dreamliner, and I think a lot of people do. And based on what I've seen, they're saying all the right things. They're showing all the right things. However, considering it is a new developer, of course there is that slight skepticism, because you can have Latin VFR, or you could have Phoenix. But anyway, I do have some high hopes for it. I hope it really works out, because I really want a nice high fidelity Dreamliner to operate with. But anyway, let's go ahead and those are my thoughts on this. Let's go ahead and begin our descent inbound for Melbourne, and go ahead and land this thing for the first time in a year. Oh, full disclosure, by the way, I flew this thing the other day, before this flight, on a video that is like 6 months from coming out. My thoughts over the past 2 flights are exactly the same, just to say it.
Strong, crazy bets on me. Back mid-scroll, Armageddon arcane. Walking the wire. Don't know why. Cars play cowgirls and numberless chairs. We're feeling just fine in our running hats. Walking the wire. I don't know why. I don't mind the hustle and the tussle. I don't mind the grind. I don't mind pretending we don't see the cesspool stream. Oh, running down nightmares that used to be dreams. Walking the world, and I don't know why. I don't mind the hustle and the tussle, I don't mind the grind. I don't mind pretending we don't see these signs. I don't mind the hustle and the tussle, I don't mind the grind. You and me dancing on a Gideon time. I don't mind the hustle and the tussle, I don't mind the grind. I don't mind pretending we don't see these signs. I don't mind the hustle and the tussle, I don't mind the grind. You and me dancing on a Gideon time. You and me dancing on a Gideon time.
All stations, Melbourne Tower is now online. Speedbird 78 Papa, Melbourne Tower.
Speedbird 78 Papa.
Speedbird 78 Papa, Melbourne Tower. G'day, were you cleared to land by the previous control?
Negative.
Speedbird 78 Papa, understood. Runway 27, cleared to land.
Runway 27 clear to land, and I'm sorry, could we get those wins for 78 Papa?
Speedbird 78 Papa, Roger, step.
Right. It's now final approach speed.
Speedbird 78 Papa, the surface winds 330 degrees, 7 knots.
Not bad.
And up to 2282. Continue on advisory for now until established on final.
900 meters remaining.
Well, that'll do it. Thank you all so much for tuning in to this testing out the 787 video today. I hope to do a lot more work in the 787, especially with the Vector Sim 787 on the horizon. But anyway, if you have any thoughts, any ways for me to improve my editing, please let me know. Please ignore the audio issues. I'm working on those slowly. But anyway, thank you all so much for tuning in. It's been an absolute blast. Shout out to Australia ATC, because those guys really did a phenomenal job. They gave me basically end-to-end ATC, with only exception being about 10 minutes. It's a phenomenal job to those guys. They rock. But anyway, thank you all so much for tuning in. It's been an absolute blast, and I will see you all in the next one. So long.